Hello and welcome or welcome back to my classic plans. You guys, I am so excited. Today we are finishing my monthly prep for 2026. Yes, 2026. So if you haven't seen my previous videos, this is a plum paper planner. It's basically the same style as a Happy Planner Classic Vertical. It is classic sized, 9 discs, same basic measurements. And there are these upfront pages, this spread, and the monthly. And I am prepping all of them for the new year, 2026. So if you haven't seen the last episode, I have like household chores and to-do items. I did a gratitude specifically because it was November. I have my currently page and then my monthly, which I fill in as I go and as I start planning trips and things. So like for August, I already know I'm going on a trip and on a vacation, and that spreads over into September. So I plan very far ahead. And anyway, I'm getting it done. And then the monthlies the weeklies won't be so overwhelming because I basically know what days I have booked and what's happening on, what day for the weekly spreads. So I'm just pulling this out and I'll show you what else I've pulled together, because my other goal besides prepping so early is to use up stickers. I have so many. I paid good money for them and I want to use them up as best I can. So today I'm going in with Live Love Posh Functionally Chic Red Blooms, and I will show you why in a second. It's December, so these florals, they're screaming December to me anyway. So I'm just going to take this page out of the book. And I love Live Love Posh books. I say it all the time. This one's falling apart because I've really used it. But you get boxes. Oops, sorry. You get boxes. You get check boxes. You get boxes of every size. And then you also get like headers, some dating things. So I love these books so much. Checklists, all the good stuff. And I just want to use them up because stickers do go bad. They get gummy, they lose their adhesion, all that stuff. So I'm using that. I like to do this as my currently page. So I have my currently prompts. These are the dates for the calendar. I already kind of started putting them on some of the boxes to save us time. My last video was so long and I so apologize, but I got caught up in all the decor and all that. You know how that goes. So imagine if I had to do that like on the night where it had to get done and I had to go to work the next day. Yeah, it's too crazy. So I would rather prep ahead of time, and you'll see it becomes so easy. I've already gotten into like a groove on the formula of how to do this. So my sanitized dishwasher, I have like all these little things I want to get done in the month. Clean oven means like that deep cleaning. Clean microwave, we clean it like as spills happen and things happen, but that's more of a deep clean. Change air filter. Change the air freshener, that happens every month. And those pesky dryer vents, the ones that I need a ladder to get. And that little box was to remind me that there are check boxes in here. Let's just get to that page. I took one off already, so let's stick with that page that I started using up. Okay, this one. I like to use a bullet or a checkbox next to all these to-dos so that I might have the satisfaction of checking it off and saying it's done. I love that. And sometimes I put a date under it as well, just to remind me of when I actually, changed the air filters and all of that good stuff. But that's how I get ahead of my chores, because I plan them out ahead of time. And this way I don't forget as well. Because, you know, all of a sudden you wake up and you're like, when was the last time And so this minimizes the chances of that, because there's plenty else to fall through the cracks. I mean, there's only so many things you can do, but I'm trying to do the adulting as best I can. Okay, and I'll leave room here so that I can fill in some other things. Okay, so next on the list is, this is going to be challenging. I really haven't used corner boxes like this. I've cut corner. I've used boxes like this, but this is like the inverse. Is that right? Let me just make sure we're in frame. Yes. Is that the inverse? It's not the reverse. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. But let's start with this colossal, beautiful. Yeah, that's sticky. Sticky, but gorgeous. Ooh, let me just remove this so I can have it flat. I think that's right. Okay, and now let's put this one up at the top. There are 2 pages of this, so if I need more decor, last month I had a lot. Actually, it was the month before that. It was slim pickings on the decor that I chose, but I really wanted to use up the stickers. So there's that. Let's just put it up there. Do a little trim on this part. So yeah, if you've been sticking with me, I so appreciate it. I hope I'm offering inspiration and just ideas on how, other ways to do things. And most of my executions are functional. I'm so sorry if you hear sirens outside. It sounds like an ambulance is passing by. I hope that I'm offering ideas and other ways to do things, because I'm not sure that I plan the same way as anybody else. I definitely have some, unique quirks to how I plan. I'm looking for a double box to put here. And somewhere in here, oh, maybe they're towards the front. I keep thinking that all the boxes are together, but they are not. They are spread out. Okay, so I'm using the Christmassy red versus it's very subtle, but there's a rose red, the Christmas red, and then a darker red. I'm gonna go with that medium red because I feel like it's more Christmassy. Okay, and now should I put it up here or down here? Let's go. What do I have? I have those things. All right, I'm gonna go up here. Sometimes I put a quote in this box. In November, I had it as a gratitude box. Sometimes I'll just leave it blank if I want to. Maybe it's some kind of motivational thing I want to, say. I do have these corner things. So why don't I try and use one of them on here? I don't want to cut into any functional space at this point because it is early. And I don't want to sabotage myself later on by just filling it up with images, with a decor. So that is another way that I feel like I really do use my, should I do it up this way? I really do functionally use my, or do I want it inside the box? Oh, this Trials and Trivia. Actually, I think I kind of like it here. This way I have most of the functionality of the box and I'm not cutting into those lines. I can put more decor here. I could put a little something up here. How about this? I can put that there. Okay. All right, so let's get boxes for currently. Or should we, you know what? Here I go, jumping around again. Jump around, jump around. Okay, we're getting rid of this. I don't use this, and a pretty poinsettia belongs here instead. That's what I say. That is what I say. So get that out of my way. Let's get this gorgeous floral down. It's so sticky. You've got to use up your stickers. Unless you like staring at them and dusting the books. I know I don't. And I promised myself that I could, you know, venture off into getting... Now I know my planner style, so now I know what I would buy if I had to start all over again. And one day I'll share that. But in the meantime, got to use up what I have because I paid really good money for it. So if I haven't said it, I don't think I've said it yet. The dates that are in black are the current month. The dates that are in gray are for the prior or future months. So we can cover those up without guilt. Without any guilt. Okay, let's just get these pesky things down. So on January 5th, Hanukkah begins. It's nice to know, I don't celebrate Hanukkah, but it's nice to know in case there is an event that I'm planning. I don't want people not to come because they celebrate and I've got this. That would be rude. On the 8th is the new moon. Okay, and on the 10th is my friend's birthday. On the 12th that's the last day of Hanukkah. I think Hanukkah actually begins the evening before, but that's okay. I'll remember that. 12th. Then we have the 21st is Yule, and actually I think I can cut that a little. Yule / winter begins on the 21st. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, and then we have the 23rd is the full moon. Okay, the 24th, Christmas Eve. Okay, these I know. Get on there. And Christmas Day is the 25th. And then the 26th is when Kwanzaa begins. Okay, so we'll get back to this, but now I can go back and do the currently prompts. I didn't want to do all that in case I needed more boxes, and I don't want to run out of boxes. So I have 9 currently prompts. I need to pull 9 boxes. Let's just get a random assortment of sizes. Those are really big. That, like, this size is good. I can put one of these right here. One. I'm like a Count from Sesame Street every time I do this. Let's, come on, come on. 2. 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. 6. I know I have do I have I think I have a square. I must have a square. Well, I have plenty of these. I can use another one of these. That one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 2 skinnies. 1, 2. So I'll do 1 here. And 1 here. Okay. Let's keep going, keep going. We're gonna get through this. I can't believe it. I'm so happy that I have almost made it. I'm so excited because, now I got to start January weekly. I've got like 1 week to go. By the time this is actually posted, it might even be after the holidays. So happy holidays and a happy new year. But I'm really trying to get it done ahead of time. Okay, planning. I am planning something over here. I am dreaming. Let's do that one here. And I am feeling reading. Let's do, can I fit it this way? I sure can. Watching. And let's do a bigger box for eating this time. Eating, because it's the holidays. We know how that's gonna go. Loving. I'm gonna do another one of these. Loving. And we have enjoying and listening. So let's do, this one is enjoying. And this one is listening. Actually, I'm going to do another one on the side. Okay. Yeah. So we're down to decor on everything. Loving it. Okay, let's go back to, no, flipping around. Hang on tight. We're going fast here. Let me just make sure we're still in frame. Yes, we are. Okay, let's do it up. I might have to use the other sheet because there's just not much on here. Come on. That's, I mean, the Live Love Posh flowers are gorgeous. So we have a bunch of we have one day here that's from the other month, and we have this whole little section. So let's just do this. Whoops. Come on. So we have that. I can put that, will that fit here? Let's see. Yeah, it's really sticky. Ugh. Come on. Okay, we're gonna fill that up. And we have this one that will fit. Come on. I think this one will fit perfectly in this little box. Yep. And then we can do more at the top. Come on. All right, let's go. I'm gonna put some up here. And how about some over here? That would be better if I could get down straight, or somewhat straight. I'm not even that picky. Somewhat straight is good enough for me. Somewhat straight. Okay, and now let's get this off my hand. Just a little bit more. I'm gonna try, oh here, let's do this one. I'm gonna try and use the corners on the opposite side, back on the currently page. So let's get this one here. That one had, oh, it's so small. Not worth it. It's not worth it. Oh, come on. Get off my finger. Get off. It's impossible. Oh, did it. Okay. So let's do one of these lovely little cuties. This cutie. We'll do that there. And then we'll just take this little bit and put it over here. Okay, and so far so good. We will come back to it. Let's go back to this side. I do have to clean up this whole edge that wasn't straight. Okay, that's good. Now let's see if I can. Let's see if I can use these corner things. I mean, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best. I told you I've never used this kind of a outer edge corner before. So it's, I've cut them out myself and it ends up being that way, but I haven't figured out how to, well, that's gonna be a hot mess, isn't it? I mean, I did just go around in the 360, didn't I? Should I just go here? Yeah, that's better. That's better. And can I even pull this up? Or am I stuck? I may be stuck. Oh, I can read it. It says dreaming. It's not like by the 12th month, I'm not going to know what that says. I know what it says. Okay. I'll get this one up. And there's got to be a place that I can put this. The problem is it's long. So it's going to go past those shorter boxes. I mean, that's not making any sense. And it's too big for this. It's going to cross all kinds of boxes. Well, maybe not. But I will learn from above and just move that. Let's see. And there goes the sirens again. Don't you love it? Life in the big city. Life in the big city. Planning. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Now I have this one little thing, but I have that whole other sheet. So I'm going to try and use them up. Because I really do see a lot of spots that we could use this. That's one. Let's get this thing out. Oh, well, let's do this. Tasks. Okay. And how about, where are those flowers? Here they are. Let's take this out and see what else we can do. Well, let's do this one across the top up on the left-hand side. Maybe we go this way. Okay, and then I will trim this. If you've been enjoying my content, I hope you will consider subscribing so that you never miss an upload. It's free to you. Not many things are free. This is free. And you can unsubscribe at any time. Should I put that here? Yeah, let's just do it. Okay. And we're getting there. Making our way past the stickers. Oh, here's a little corner. Let's see if we can get that to work on one of these boxes. Yeah, I see a spot. I see a spot. Do you see it? Do you see it? Can you guess where it's going to go? If you guessed here, you would be correct, because I think that is a great spot if I can line it up. Okay, what else can we do? What else can we do? How about we have like these empty spots. So let's try, how about a little, I don't know what will fit there. Let's see if this will fit over here. Or here. I don't wanna, oh, we're not gonna overthink it. We're just gonna use the pretty flowers and call it a day. That is what we're gonna do. I think this one will fit this way. It sure will. And now, I guess we could put some more here. So that was that big corner. If I do that, we lose the effect of that. And there's no way I'm going to be able to pull that thing up now. Let me see. I don't think there's any room for it. The monthlies are so like functional. There's really not that much room. I mean, I guess I can go crazy. Yeah. You know what? You only live once. You only live once, and if I need more functionality here, I mean, I have plenty of space on that previous page to do all my to-dos. So, but if I need more functionality on the monthly, which I don't, my monthlies are really a planning reference for me. I could always dump a box on top. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. So let's do this here. And I don't normally white out the lines, but this is a pretty hefty line. So I do want to just cover that up. Okay, well, now that just gave me permission to put some other things in there. And I will go look for quotes, but there were no quotes in this book, so I did not have it handy. And I've been using up my seasonal books, so I don't really have much else to tap into at the moment. I could always handwrite a quote. I'm not afraid of that. All right, let's put some more in here because I do have room. Now, I don't have, let's do some sticker surgeries, shall we? Yes, we shall. I was going to say, I don't have any more boxes that these could fit around. However, they do have a straight edge. So why don't we just go with that? I'm just going to cut along if I can, if the sticker wants to work with me. Come on. It's almost there. The sticker is cut, has like somewhat of a straight edge, right? So why don't we, oh, it's so sticky. Why don't we just go with that straight edge and use them up? Let's go here. Come on, come on. Line it up, line it up. And then the same with this one. I can just cut off that excess clear stuff. And let's see if I can put that here. Yeah, see, that's just a whole bunch of clear stuff we don't need. Okay, so we got a little branch sticking out. I could probably put this little holly berry thing. Just cover up this random 2. That's it. Okay, so we got a little patch of stuff there, a lot of patches. Okay, that's good. Yeah, technically we can throw something else in, but let's see what else we can fit here. I mean, I could fill this up as well. Let's just do it. Whoa. Okay. I mean, yeah. That's so cool. And then I'll just punch that out. Can I get this? Can I get this? Yeah. All right. I can do this little swag right here. Bow. Is that what it is? Branch, bow. Oops. Come back. Okay. And then, oh, you know I'm desperate to use this stuff. Desperate. Desperate. I mean, I just don't think this will fit. You know where I want to put it, right? You know I want to put it over here, but I just don't think it will fit. I mean, we could try. Maybe. Yeah, well, there you go. So be it. All right, now we got this. We got this. And I mean, I do have that lovely thing, but that's just massive. I don't think that's gonna work. I mean, I just might as well use that on like a note to myself, some kind of note. This, no. I mean, I could do it. I'm just gonna leave it. Could put a box there. I think I'm just gonna leave it because then I can fill in if I need to. We're going to save this. We're gonna take off this background stuff. Put that down. I love sticker backing paper. If you haven't heard me mention it before, I love it because you can just plot down all these things. I mean, I could use this on a half sheet, you know, like a classic size half sheet. Make it a shopping list and tuck it in here for the month of December. I'm not worried about that. I am not worried about that. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have. Wait, let us punch the holes. If you haven't seen this, this is a crop-o-dile from We Are Memory Keepers. You basically line up, let me do it this side. You line up the little punch in the previous hole and you punch. it's also a lot more efficient, and you lessen the risk of punching crazy holes and not lining it up with the Happy Planner punch. And so we've got one more here. It is better on paper punches versus the clear sticker paper, but it works. It's great. It's fine. So let's take a little peek. Let's see if I can put these pages straight for you. Okay, so December. Ooh ah, yeah, cute. So cute. And I still got room to add a few things when I think of it. There's my running to-dos. I will look for a quote, or maybe I will discover a quote, or maybe something wonderful happens and I want to put it in there. Maybe I turn it into another gratitude. I don't know. We've got time for that stuff, but at least it's basically prepped. And then same with December. We can fill it in as we go. If I need to put boxes on here, or so that I can write on them, because you can't really write on the clear sticker paper. So I'm okay with that. Although, again, I have plenty of room to write to-dos and things on this side. So thanks for hanging with me. Please like, share, subscribe, all those good things. I so appreciate it. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Much love. Take care. Bye-bye.